Hello friends, in today's video I will show you the most commonly used idioms and its mean. So without any further delay, let's start the video. Idiom cry wolf, meaning to give a false alarm to warn of a danger that is not there. Example, if you cry wolf too often, people will stop believing that you need help. To take someone for granted, meaning to value someone or something too lightly. To be at the end of one's rope, meaning out of energy or patience, exhausted or exasperated. To be up to something, meaning doing or planning something secretly. To cheer up, meaning to make a sad person happy. To ease someone out, meaning to help someone continue to get out of something. Idiom to face the music, meaning to accept responsibility for something you have done. Idiom to find fault with, meaning to find thing wrong with someone or something or criticize, express dissatisfaction with. To get one's nerves, meaning to annoy someone, especially by doing something again and again. To give birth to, meaning to cause or be the origin of something. To give one a big hand, meaning to help someone to do something, especially something that involves physical effort. Dander up, meaning to become or make angry. Example, the children get the teacher dander up when they make a lot of noise. Cut someone to be to the bone. Cut someone to the bone, meaning to hurt someone feeling very badly. Example, the woman cut her friend to the bone when she criticized her new clothes. Cut the mustard, meaning to be as good as expected or required to, or do the job properly. Example, Jeffrey couldn't cut the mustard as a carpenter, so he decided to try his hand at engineering and design. Cut out the dead wood, meaning to fire or get rid of workers who aren't productive enough. Example, when the new manager came in, he cut out the dead wood by letting half the promotion department go. Cut one's teeth, meaning to get one first experience by doing or learn early in life. Example, my cousin out cut his teeth on fixing computer and now he is an expert at it. Cut one's losses, meaning accept current losses in order to prevent further loss to reduce losses. Example, we decide to cut our losses. Example, we decided to cut our losses and sell our business before it lost too much money. Cut off one's nose to spite one's face, meaning to harm oneself in trying to punish another person. Example, the man cut off his nose to spite his face when he became angry and quit his job. Curry favor, meaning to try to win favor from someone by using flattery. Example, Jim tried to curry favor with the policeman by telling he was the bravest policeman in the city. Play with fire, meaning to do something dangerous or risky. Example, you should study before exam, not party. Be careful, you are playing with fire and you are fail. Idiom, throw caution to the wind, meaning to become very careless. Example, I don't throw caution to the wind. I always think my decision through. Idiom, the coast is clear, meaning there is no danger of being seen or of trouble happening. Example, now that the killer has been arrested, the coast is clear and people can go out without fear. Idiom, look before you leap, meaning think carefully about what you are about to do before you do it. Example, before you decide to just leave your job, look before you leap. Idiom, cut corner, meaning to take shortcut, to save money or effort by finding cheaper or easier way to do something. Example, we will have to cut corner in order to save money for our holiday. Cut above, meaning a level or grade above someone or something superior to. Example, the new principal is a cut above the previous one. Dark horse, meaning a competitor whose real strength is unknown. Example, everyone is a while a dark horse candidate get elected president. Dawn on someone, meaning to be suddenly realized by someone. Example, the awful truth was beginning to dawn on him. That's idiom, that set against, meaning totally opposed to someone or something. Example, his parents were dead set against John taking a year off from college. Be decked out, meaning to be dressed in fancy clothes. Be especially decorated for some festive occasion. Example, she was all decked out in her best clothes for the party. Go off the deep end, meaning to suddenly become very angry or emotional, go crazy, lose control. Example, when he heard about John smashing into his car, he went off the deep end. Desert, a sinking ship, to leave a place, a person, or a situation when things become difficult or unpleasant. Example, many employees decide to desert a sinking ship when their company begin to have problem. Idiom, play devil's advocate, to present the argument for the opposite case without necessarily believing it. Example, Mary offered to play devil's advocate and argue against our case so that we would find out fly flown in it. The die in cast, meaning an event has happened or a decision has been made that cannot be changed. Example, from the moment the negotiation failed, the die was cast and war was inevitable. Die of boredom, meaning to suffer from boredom, to be very bored. Example, we sat there and listened politely even though we almost died of boredom. Dig some dirt up, to discover and reveal damaging information about someone. Example, the newspaper worked hard to dig someone dirt up on the politician. Dig one's own grave, meaning to be responsible for one's own downfall or ruin. Seriously harm oneself. Example, by fighting with his supervisor whose family owned the company, same while digging his own grave. Idiom, do a double take, meaning to react with surprise, to have to look twice to make sure that one really saw correctly. Example, I hadn't seen Alex in 2 years and did a double take when he walked into the room 40 pounds lighter. Idiom, do someone's hurt good, meaning to make someone feel good emotionally. Example, it does my heart good to hear you two are back together.